Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and we are ready to rock, and roll. We are ready to rock, and roll. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing and we're glad in it. We are live, y'all. I am super excited about it. Happy Monday. Today is Millionaire Monday. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. Today is Monday, March the 21st, 2022. One of my favorite days, probably my favorite day of the week, Monday. I love Mondays. And this is the Monday that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing. We are already up and at it. And we are glad about the things that are happening. So if you're coming on, please do me a quick favor. This beautiful Monday afternoon, hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know Prophet Ramon, the squad. We are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. It's a beautiful day here in Buckhead. I don't know what the weather is. I don't know what the conditions are where you are, but please put in the comments what city you watching me from today. What state, what area. You may be in another country. I don't know. You might be with Elon Musk on Mars with the Martians, but wherever you are, please do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button, tag somebody. Share this with them. Tell them that Prophet Ramon is live and he's going to be talking to us today. I'm going to be talking to you and our community today on how to conduct your Q1 checkpoints. There are some things that you have to assess before you move into the second quarter, and I ain't going to wait until April to get you prepped up so that you can assess your checkpoints. I want to give you at least the next 10 days to do your due diligence so you could go into second quarter crushing it, doing what needs to be done to take your personal, your professional, and your financial life to the next level. So welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. If you don't know, I want to let you know I'm your host, Ramon Preston, and every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, we show up here live because we are on a mission to share information with our people, our community, and this information is designed to help you start, structure, and scale any of your businesses, your ministries, your income streams, and wealth building dreams. So if you have a business, if you have an idea, if you have products and services, maybe you have a job, you want to elevate your game. Maybe you have some type of ministry or church that you want to expand and extend to different communities and to different people. Well, guess what? The information we share with you on the Ramon Preston Show is designed to help you do just that. All the information that I share with you on the show is a direct extension of who I am, what I live by, and what our organization is about. We are a business consulting firm. We have a coaching division. We have a training platform, and all of the things that we do as consultants, coaches, and trainers is strategically and specifically designed to show you how you can start any business, any ministry, any income stream, how you can structure it with the right systems, the right processes, and the right practices, and how you can actually scale it. So if you want to go to six figures and beyond, you tired of struggling, you're tired of scrapping, you ready to see a breakthrough and a breakout in your personal life, in your professional life, in your financial life, you want to watch this show and you really want to connect with my team and I with all the things that we have available for you. So I'll give you some information at the back end of today's show, but we have an online training program called the Millionaire Blueprint. It is a program that we put together that includes information on financial literacy, entrepreneurship, business ownership, real estate investing, and wealth building. So if you're just at a point where you don't know where you need to get started, but you know you need to get started and you're not quite clear on what steps to take, well, we've put together this Millionaire Blueprint program to show you step by step how you can go from 0 to 7 figures. And everything you need to learn in between is in this program. We have goal setting courses in this program. We have courses to show you how to set your daily schedules. We have courses to show you how to take your ideas and convert them into products and services, how to price them, how to take them to the market. We have courses to show you how to start and structure a holding company, how to build your divisions and your subsidiaries out. We have courses to show you how to file and form your own paperwork for your own LLC. We have courses that have documents and forms to draft your operating agreements and to see to it that you're able to legitimize your business the right way. We have courses to teach you how to sell. We show you how to walk through a sales script, how to create one for your products and services, how to create value propositions. We have courses on marketing. We have courses on real estate investing, and we're about to introduce some new courses on estate planning. So everything you need is in this one program. It is a very all-inclusive program, and we have a special offer that we will give you today when we present it to you at the back end of today's show. So just know, if you're listening to me for the first time, you don't know who I am, you don't know what we offer, we have what it takes to see to it that you can properly start, structure, and scale your business, your ministry, or your income streams, okay? So we have other things that we'll share with you in a few moments, but today I want to talk to you about how to conduct your Q1 or your first quarter checkpoints. Now, why is this important? Because everybody starts the new year out with resolutions, right? We all have these New Year's resolutions, and we all have these big plans, how we gonna crush it in the new year. And by the time we get to March, before the first quarter of the year ends, we find ourselves drifting, not really knowing how to reset ourselves to get back on track for what we want to accomplish. And so as a business consultant, I work with my clients on a regular basis to show them how to revisit and how to reset certain areas of their lives, personally, professionally, and financially, especially if they are entrepreneurs and business owners. There are certain things you need to revisit, certain things you need to reset. You should be doing this daily, weekly, and monthly, but your worst case scenario is every quarter you have to revisit certain things, you have to reset certain things, and that's what I call a Q1 checkpoint. Now again, every quarter you should be conducting these checkpoints. So whether it's the second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter, right now it's the first quarter. So we're 10 days away from ending Q1 of this calendar year. And so this is a great opportunity for you to look at all of the areas of your life or your business and see, what do I need to revisit and what do I need to reset so I can change the trajectory of the rest of this year. Some things you're going to have to pivot into, some things you're going to have to pivot away from, some things you're going to have to reposition, some things you're going to have to repurpose. So there are a lot of changes that have to be made incrementally, and some things are going to have to be made immediately in order to preserve the integrity of your success. So I want to share with you 5 things that you need to revisit and reset, which will make up your first quarter checkpoints, okay? So we're going to conduct a first quarter checkpoint. That means I want us to look at what we've accomplished from January 1 to where we are today. And now that you have this information, you can take the next 10 days. Today is March the 21st. So you have until now and March 31st to reset these areas of your life, revisit these areas of your life, make sure that they are correct. And when you're able to put them in their proper place, you can then prepare more effectively for the second quarter. Okay, so let's look at the five things that you need to conduct first quarter checkpoint in. All right, I'm going to give them to you, and I know they're going to help you. I made sure I wrote them down, and I took good notes for myself because I didn't want to miss it. Okay, number one, the first thing you need to revisit. I'm just gonna put revisit up here. Revisit. Did I write that right? Did I spell it right? Boom. Revisit and reset. This is what we're gonna do. 5 areas, okay? So the first thing you need to revisit and reset are your goals. All right, let's revisit and reset our goals. Let's revisit and reset our goals. Now, again, if you are an entrepreneur, because most of what I talk about is really for those of you who are either entrepreneurs, small business owners, or maybe you want to be an entrepreneur and a business owner and you're just not clear on how to make that transition, or you have a business but you're not able to really structure it the right way and move forward so you can start generating revenue. So the first thing you need to revisit and reset are your goals. Okay, so what are your goals? Your goals are dreams with plans. So if you came into this new year and you set certain goals, let's say for 2022, you have to make sure, at least in this checkpoint, that your goals are clear. Now, how do you know if your goals are clear? Well, your goals need to be quantified, meaning that if you say there are certain things that you want to accomplish this year, let's say in your finances or in your business, but you didn't quantify it, so you don't really have a certain number that you can look as a target, then that means you really don't have clear goals. So that means when you revisit and reset your goals, you have to see to it that you know exactly what you want to accomplish in 2022. So let me give you a few examples. If you're a business owner, how much money do you want your business to make in 2022? Okay, so I'm already a 7-figure millionaire mogul. So my goal for 2022 is to turn my business into a $10 million business. I want to be an 8-figure business. So at least I know my goal for 2022 has a quantified number. So whatever your number is, then that's your number. But you at least have to make sure that when you revisit and reset your goals, you set your goals around a quantifiable number, okay? So maybe your number is not $10 million. But let me just ask you a question. If you are a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're just an employee, or you are an independent contractor, or you're on a team. Well, what is your financial goal? What is your number goal? We want to put goals with numbers. Okay, what is the dollar amount? How much money do you want to make in 2022? Because again, if you want to find out details about other types of goals, the information that I teach on goal setting can work in those other areas, like your health goals or your relationship goals, or your prayer goals, or your reading goals. All that is good. But as a business consultant, it's important for me to make sure that you have numerical goals. What is the dollar amount? How much money do you want to clear in 2022? Them the goals that I want you to revisit and reset. Okay, so whatever that dollar amount is, this is what you need to do. You need to put that dollar amount down. Let's say if it's $50,000 this year that you want to make. Okay, do you have a job already? How much money are you making on your job? If you don't have a job and you run a business and you want to make 50 grand, or let's say if you want that 50 grand to actually be 100 grand, okay, and that's your business, and you want to make 100 grand, then now we got to take that goal that we've put a dollar amount on, and we've got to start dividing the number of sales you need to make into this $100,000. Me and my team, we probably do this every day, several times throughout the day, because we always want to have a number to help us be clear on our target for what our goals look like. So let's say, for example, if you have a $100,000 goal, what types of products and services do you have? What are the prices of your products and services? So you take the price of your median product and service, or maybe your most popular product and service, and you divide that into $100,000 to see how many of these things you need to sell in order to reach your goals. So remember, when you revisit and reset your goals need to be big enough to stretch you, okay? Your goals need to be big enough to stretch you, but they need to be detailed enough for you to be able to know what you need to do today. So whatever the dollar amount is that you have for your goals, you want to attach that to a number of how many products and services you need to sell in order to reach that goal. That's how you set proper goals. This is how you clarify your goals. Because if all you're doing is just writing stuff down, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to have this, I want to have that. All that's information. That information means nothing if that information doesn't convert into dollars. So whatever the things are that you wrote down as goals, all that's information. That's good. That's a great starting point. But now you got to take all the stuff you wrote down as goals, which is information, and you got to convert it into dollars. Once you convert that information to dollars, you have to connect it to numbers. How many products and services do I need to sell? Now, if you say, well, I work on a job, so I can't go up on products and services or use products and services because I work a job. Well, that means you're going to have to find a side hustle. You're going to have to find a side hustle, because in order for you to reach certain dollar goals, if you are limited where you are on your job, or if you're limited with what you can do in your business, you have to find creative ways to be able to scale what you're doing. See, when you start doing this kind of math, you realize that the job you own ain't gonna work, not to help you reach your goals. You're gonna realize the business that you're in, the products and services that you're selling ain't gonna help you reach your goals. So this is why having these revisited and reset checkpoints helps you to see if you're actually in the right vehicle, in the right lane, doing the right thing, okay? So that's the first checkpoint you have to conduct. You have to revisit your goals. Number two, you have to revisit and reset your schedule. This is going to be a hard one for a lot of people. This is the second checkpoint you have to conduct, and you need to do this before April, because you should be working on, for the next week or so, not just resetting and revisiting these areas, but you should be working on what do you want to accomplish in the second quarter, okay? So let me help you make this make sense. I'll write it back again, okay? Because I want to take my time. So let's do this here. We're going to revisit. And we're going to reset these areas. Number one, goals. Goals are all about taking information and converting that information into a dollar amount, and then converting that dollar amount into a number of sales that have to be made to hit that target, okay? Number two, we want to revisit our schedule. We want to revisit our schedule. What do you mean by schedule? We need to look at our lives from year to month, or year to quarter to month to week to day. All right? So think about it. When you have a schedule, this is what your schedule should look like. You got 1 year, right? You got 12 months. Well, really, it's a quarter before a month. You got 4 quarters. You got 12 months. You got 52 weeks. And then you have 365 days. See, if you set your schedule based on having goals for the year, you should have goals for the whole year, 2022. Once you set your goals for the year, it's easier for you to break that year up into 4 quarters. Because now, if let's say you have a year goal that you want to make $100,000 this year, once you do the math on how many sales or products and services or things that you got to do that can actually get you to $100,000, you can start dividing that up into how much you need to do every quarter. Then you can divide it up on how much you need to do every month. Then you can divide it up on how much needs to be done every week. And you can divide it up on how much needs to be done every day. And guess what that's going to affect? It's going to affect your daily schedule. Because now, when I look at my schedule every day, when I pull out my phone and I go to my calendar and I look at my schedule for today, Monday, March the 21st, 2022, I don't know if you could see this, but there are different colors that you see on my schedule all day. You know why? Because I don't need white space on my daily schedule. I have certain blocks for things that I'm supposed to be doing. Like right now, it's saying it's 12:22, but I'm on the red right here where I have from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., I have things that I have to do. My show is one of the things that I have to do for an hour. So when 2 o'clock comes, I have a space where I'm able to go to lunch, talk to my wife, take her to lunch or whatever, read my emails, do some updates, but I make sure I don't have a whole lot of white space on my schedule, because what I do every day is based on what I have to do every week, which is based on what I have to do every month, which is based on what I have to do every quarter, which is based on what I need to do this year so that I can reach my goals. So you need to revisit and reset your schedule. How do I revisit and reset my schedule? Well, put it against your goals. You should break it down incrementally all the way to days. Because a lot of times people waste their days because they really didn't set goals that are clear. Because if you have a certain goal that you've quantified and you know is clear, you're not going to be wasting your days, because you know every day is going to be connected to every week, which is connected to every month, which is connected to every quarter, which is going to lead you to a year that's going to show you didn't do certain things throughout the quarters, months, weeks, and days. So you have to revisit and reset your goals, and then you revisit and reset your schedules, okay? I hope that's making sense to those of you that are watching. I want to erase a little bit of this so that I can get back to giving you the remaining 3. So number 1 is you have to revisit and reset what? Your goals. Number 2, You got to revisit and reset your schedule. And you should be able to divide it back down from the year to the quarter to the months to the weeks to the days. Okay? Number 3, the third thing you have to revisit and reset is your structure, your system, and your process. And this really is a plural. So when I say revisit and reset your structure, what am I referring to? Well, I'm referring to the fact that if you have a business, is your business structured correctly? That's what you need to revisit and reset. Is your business structured correctly? So if your business is not structured correctly, most likely your systems and your processes are not structured correctly, which means your daily practices in business are not really producing results. So in order to revisit and reset your structure, you need to see how your business is actually set up. How is it structured? If you own a business already, if you got an LLC, is it structured correctly? Does it make sense to you? Or do you feel like you're confused about your business? Do you have a LLC, but you got 3 or 4 other things that you're thinking about doing and you can't quite figure out how do they all work together? See, this is where somebody like me as a business consultant plays a big role in your life, because you sometimes just need to sit down with somebody who can understand structures and look at your business and see, is it actually structured correctly? You ever walked into a room or a building and it was just not built correctly? It was disproportionate. And you like, why are all these walls in this building? You don't know where to walk. You don't know where to go. It ain't no signs. And you like, this is just confusing. And you just stand at the door and you call somebody and say, like, I don't know how to get around this building. This is a confusing building. Well, guess what? Your business is like a building. If it's not structured correctly, you got the front door of your business on the side of the business. You got your back door of the business in the front yard of the business, where the kitchen should be in your business, where you fix things. It's in the living room because your business is not structured correctly. I personally think, as a professional business consultant, that a lot of entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs, they underestimate how powerful having a properly structured business is. Because when you structure it correctly, now it keeps you open to being creative. So that's something you got to revisit and reset. And again, if you are confused about the structure of your business because you have one business or 2 or 3, you don't know how they work together. You have a business, but you got so many ideas and you're confused and you don't know where to start, what to market, what to sell, what to price. It's because you need professional assistance. You have to accept that. You have to acknowledge that. The sooner you acknowledge that and accept that and admit to that, the sooner you're going to get help, okay? And I'll give you an offer at the end so that we can help you on that. But you have to revisit and reset your structure. But then once you get your structure correct, you got to revisit and reset your systems. Do you have the right systems? So the main systems that you have to have right, like the main systems, I teach quarterly workshops on the 4 main pillars for business success. These are systems, but I call them pillars because you have to have them. Your business is not going to succeed or ever scale if you don't have these 4 main systems. So here's what you need to revisit and reset. Do you have a properly functioning financial system? Which means, do you have a software or some type of financial management tracking system that you're able to see what your income and expenses were for the last quarter? Like, it took me almost a week for my wife and I and my team and I to reconcile, to make sure we were able to find every transaction from January 1st to March. And so once I was able to bring all the information together, because I have financial systems, I was able to see every dollar that came in this quarter, every expense of a dollar that went out, and every dollar that was left. I was able to track everything because I have financial systems that I'm always revisiting, resetting, updating, and staying on top of. So if you cannot go into a software right now, if you cannot log into an account right now, and within maybe an hour, if you cannot find how much money you made and how much money you spent and how much money was left from January, February to now, that means you do not have a successful, sustainable financial system. And the next question I want to ask you is, why don't you have it? Is it because you're not paying to get the help? Is it because you don't know what you're doing? Is it because you just got too many other things going on? Well, it's almost like somebody handing you money and you just letting it fall out your hands, because if you cannot track your money, whatever the money is that you are making, you're never going to be able to grow. It's just impossible. How? This is the lifeline and the lifeblood of your business. So you really got to get to a point to where you realize, I just need help. I just need people. I need some assistance in this stuff. And if that means I've got to get people like Prophet Ramon to help consult me and coach me and train me and work with me, this is the price I got to pay to be successful in my personal, professional, and financial life. I think I'm making real good sense today, right? So that is a main system you have to have. What is another system you have to have? Well, you need an operational system. Most people don't even know what an operational system is. This is more of a general system that you're using to track your daily practices, your procedures. You're able to understand and make sense of how you and your business works. Most business owners that I talk to don't even have a system that tracks their daily activities, meaning that if you are just running your business by yourself, and God knows if it's you and more people, can you log into an account again? Can you get access to a system and literally see what are all the activities that you have done from January to now? And what is the revenue impact of those activities? These are things that, man, I'm telling you, it changes your life once you learn these things. But you got to put yourself in a position to play this game on this level. Otherwise, you're just going to keep struggling and scrapping for the rest of your life. So that's a main system. Another system you have to have is a sales system. You just have to. I mean, sales are the lifeblood of your business. So do you have a sales system? Do you have a marketing system? This is stuff you need to have. Like literally, I wish I could bring my team members in here behind the camera and mic them up and just ask them random questions. They'll tell you when it comes to all this stuff, they know where we're trying to go. They know how much money we brought in. They know what our operations are. They know what the activities are. They know what the expectations are. They know what our sales projections are. They know what we've sold, what we want to sell, what we need to sell. They know what our plan is for marketing, what we intend to do for the next quarter, for the remainder of the year. But if we have to revisit it and reset it, to update it, to pivot, we do it on a day-to-day basis. But you have to have systems for this. And guess what? All of these systems connect with processes. There's a process for each system. So if you are marketing, what is your process for marketing? If you're getting attention and people are connecting with you, how are you walking them through a process to become clients? How are your operational processes looking? How are your financial processes looking? So guess what? This is the third checkpoint you need to focus on conducting within the next 10 days. All right? Number 4. I'm giving you some free game. This is game that I normally give to coaching clients when I'm sitting down with them, or like tonight, we're hosting our weekly a millionaire mentorship coaching call, my coaching clients get this information and they pay thousands of dollars to be a part of our program. But guess what? They are paying to play. They're paying the price to learn these things so that they can become sophisticated, successful business owners. And trust me, at some point, you're gonna come around to realizing, oh, this is why I'm not successful. This is why my business ain't booming. This is why I'm not winning. This is why I'm struggling, because I don't know this stuff that people who know it knows, and I'm not willing to put myself in a position to be around them. So what is the fourth thing you need to revisit and reset? Well, you need to revisit and reset your products, your services, your packages, and your prices. Unfortunately, and I know this for sure, unfortunately, a lot of people listen to somebody like me and it goes in one ear and comes out the other ear because they're just not willing to do the work. They just think they're going to get a LLC, get a Secretary of State certificate, they're going to get an EIN number, they're going to get nice cards, they're going to get a little domain name and a website, they're going to get a First Premier credit card, they're going to get a Duns and Bradstreet number, and they just think all of a sudden people are going to come and flock to their business. Child, please, it don't work like that. I can promise you that. So the fourth thing you need to revisit and reset are your products. You need to look at your products. Like, how many products have you sold from January to now? And what products are actually popular? Like, I do this with my own business. And guess what? Sometimes it's hard to look back the first 90 days and see, oh, I haven't made any money with this product. This product ain't even working. Ain't nobody bought this product. I can't sell it. Well, guess what? If I revisit it and reset it, maybe I scrap the product, or maybe I need to add better features to it, or maybe I didn't market it right. Maybe my systems and my processes were broken and I just didn't sell it right. Maybe I didn't present it right. Maybe the product is good, or maybe it's not. I need to look at my services. Do I have enough services? Do I have products that are connected to services? Do I have services connected to products? Are the prices right? Because I could be selling a lot of $10 products that I'm still not making money on, or a lot of $70 products that's not sustaining my business, where I need to figure out how can I create products and services to go from, let's say, $70 to $700. Maybe that's something I need to do, but I can't do it if I don't revisit and reset my products and services. I need to look at my packages. And when I say my packages, I'm talking about, how am I packaging my business? How am I packaging my products and services? How am I packaging my ideas? Is it making sense to the market? Just because you got a name of a product or service, or just because you got an idea, doesn't mean the market is going to understand it. You know what I mean? Like, I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs who are always coming up with these acronyms. I got an ABC this, and an EFG that, and an HIJK this, and an elemental P this. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4 this, and a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this. And I'm like, a lot of this is just confusing. You need to find a better way to package your products and services so that you can start getting attention in the market. But then you got to look at your prices. And guess what? Sometimes your prices are not too high. It's just that you might not be good enough at selling or marketing that garner the attention from the right clients, or your perfect client, so that they can buy it. Maybe you're marketing or selling to people who are not even in that price range. Maybe that's not even the client you should be marketing to, but you still need to revisit and reset your product, services, packages, and prices. And here's my fifth checkpoint. You need to revisit and reset your marketing. If I'm making sense to you, I want you to put in the comments some feedback on what may be standing out to you, okay? Your methods, your moves, and your mentors. Like, I don't care what nobody say. This fifth checkpoint is going to be the game changer for some of you. So you need to revisit and reset your marketing. You need to revisit and reset your marketing. That means you got to look back from the last quarter and see how much activity have I had on social media. How many platforms have I been on regularly? Have I been consistent? If you go back and start looking at everything you do on social media just from the last quarter, can you find that you've been consistent? Have you been consistent showing up? Have you been consistent sending emails out? Have you been consistent getting attention? Have you been consistent networking with people? Have you been consistent doing a good job by presenting your business? Have you been consistent with your branding? Have you been consistent being a part of certain groups and circles? This is your marketing. You know, how are you showing up? Are you always inconsistent? Are you falling off? Do you show up on social media for 3 days and then we don't see you for 3 months? If so, revisit, reset it, and put a marketing plan together. That means you may have to sit down and say, okay, what do I want to accomplish in marketing for the next 3 months? April, May, and June. How many times do I want to show up in the next 90 days? Do I want to show up 90 days straight? Do I want to show up Monday through Friday? Do I want to show up every other week? Like, you have to put a plan together. This is about your marketing. But then you want to revisit and reset your methods. Your methods are really about how are you doing the business you're doing? How are you doing it? Are you working on your sales? Are you role playing? Do you have a script that you can use? When people call you, are you being consistent in what you're saying? Like, my team and I, we literally role play every day. We go through our script every day. We tweak it regularly. We are consistent with our messaging and our communication. Why? Because this is a part of being successful in business. We got to get good at this. We got to get better at it. And sometimes we fall off. We find ourselves talking to clients or prospects or having conversations that we're not staying or sticking to our script. And when we don't make a deal, when we drop the ball, when we lose an opportunity, guess what we do? We revisit and reset the methods. That's important to the success of your business. So you also have to revisit and reset your moves. I've been talking to a lot of my clients who are in my coaching program, and some of the moves that they've been making, I've been telling them, this is probably going to move you back instead of moving you up. So you may not want to make that move, especially when you're ending a certain program. When you're ending a program, or when you're moving into a new program, or when you're repositioning your business or relocating, all these things are going to have a lot to do to determine how your business moves. You got to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing right now is keeping your business moving forward. And you can't lie to yourself and trick yourself into thinking just because you're doing certain things here that is making moves for your business there. What determines if your business is moving correctly is this: dollars. If your business is not making new money, you're not making the right moves. Point blank, period, okay? And then you want to revisit and reset your mentors. Now, I thought about this real heavily because the last couple of days I've been watching someone, I'm not even going to say their name. I've been watching someone who was a very popular person 20 years ago on business and finance. Like 23, 24 years ago, this individual was like a very popular person when it came to business and finance. And I just happened to be scrolling on YouTube the last week or so and realized that a lot of the things that this person is saying right now, I mean, they could be right, but it's just weird. It seems like they just went into left field and they're not even talking about business and finances no more. It just seems like they've got caught up in some other type of stuff. And I'm listening to them and I'm thinking, wow, this is what you're telling people to do? But I've read your books and I've listened to certain information that you used to give 20 years ago, and it's just not the same. And you don't even sound the same. You don't even come off as the same person. So guess what? If you're still listening to somebody who used to be right, but they never moved, they never revisited and reset themselves, they never pivoted, or they may be in a certain point in their life where they're on their way out. They don't even want to be in business no more. Then that means I've got to pivot. I've got to find people who are moving. I've got to find mentors who are excelling. I can't find people and put myself around people who are okay living a certain level and they're okay with a certain mindset. So this is powerful, powerful stuff that I'm talking to you about. This is how you conduct a quarterly checkpoint. And I'm giving you the 5 checkpoints that you need to conduct. All right. Number 1, you need to revisit and reset your goals. Number 2, revisit and reset your schedule. Number 3, revisit and reset your structure, your systems and processes. Number 4, revisit and reset your products, services, packages, prices. And number 5, revisit your marketing, your methods, your moves, and your mentors. That was very, very, very informative. Now, of course, I'm going to be talking to my coaching clients and my millionaire mentees tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we host a millionaire mentorship coaching call. And I'm going to be doing a deep dive on this and many other business principles that are going to help scale and accelerate what our clients are already doing. Now, if you are eager and you know you're ready to really shift your personal life, your professional life, your financial life, your business into another category of success, it's going to require the right education. It's going to require the right training. It's going to require the right mentorship. It's going to require the right help, the right assistance. And so for me, as a business consultant and a coach and trainer, I have created programs that give you the best of all of those worlds. So I want my clients, I want my students to have an opportunity to learn concepts about business and finance, not just from the perspective of somebody who teaches principles, but who don't live them. So as a teacher, I give you certain principles and concepts. As a coach, I give you principles and concepts. But as a business consultant, I blanket those principles and concepts to show you how to build an infrastructure, how to integrate systems and processes, and how to really create a successful business that I know without a shadow of a doubt can make you a millionaire. I know this without a shadow of a doubt. And guess what? I'm continuing to build my infrastructure, integrate my systems and processes, and I'm advancing them on a day-to-day basis because I want to go to 8 figures, 9 figures, and at some point 10 figures. So what happens is when you come into this ecosystem, guess what we do? We suck you into the vacuum of realizing that your minimum should be 6 figures. And you already see the path to 7 figures because I've been able to creatively and strategically, step by step, system by system, process by process, I've been able to pave a path for you to show you, as long as you're willing, as long as you're ready, as long as you're committed, as long as you're consistent, as long as you take what I'm giving to you and you implement it and execute it, there is absolutely no way you're not going to get to where I'm taking you. So again, we have an online virtual program called the Millionaire Blueprint. It is an online, on-demand virtual program. You can train and be educated and be mentored by me virtually in this program, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's an on-demand program. It's a safe and secure platform. You can get access to it today. If you would like to be a part of our Millionaire Blueprint program, we have courses and programs in this Millionaire Blueprint to teach you and train you and educate and mentor you on goal setting, scheduling, on how to start and structure a holding company, how to file and form your paperwork, how to draft your documents, your operating agreements. We train you on financial literacy. We train you on creative tax strategies. We train you on the most important systems for your business, financial systems, sales systems, marketing systems, operational systems. We train you on real estate investing, residential and commercial. We show you the fundamentals of investing. We're introducing new programs on estate planning to learn how to start a trust and how to create wills and all of these things that are going to help support the infrastructure of your success in business and in life financially. So we have this online program. We also have our mentorship program. I have a Millionaire Mentorship program where we provide one-on-one coaching for you. We literally help you and walk with you and work with you one-on-one in our Millionaire Mentorship program. We offer one-on-one coaching in the Millionaire Mentorship program. We offer weekly coaching calls like we do every Monday at 7:00 p.m. We offer quarterly workshops and masterminds. So every quarter we bring our Millionaire Mentorship members together and we have these one-day deep dive events where we dig into the nuts and bolts of your business and of your finances to show you how to put the systems in place, how to structure your businesses, how to integrate the right processes, how to put them in action, and how to bring your people together to move the needle of your business forward. We also provide for our Millionaire Mentees headquarter days. So that means we'll schedule certain days that you can come here to our headquarters, because a lot of times you see people on social media and you really don't even know, do they have a real business? You know, do they just have like a mailbox, P.O. box address or something? Or are they actually doing something? Well, guess what? We're right here in Buckhead, Atlanta. We're in the middle of the business and financial district of Atlanta. We are across from the JW Marriott. We are down the street from Phipps Plaza and across the street from Lenox Mall. We are here in the Buckhead community of Atlanta. We have an entire suite here on the 10th floor of the Lenox Center building, right on Lenox Road. And I like for my clients to come here in person, to walk around our office, to shadow us. We call them headquarter days. So you can learn a lot of the details that you might not get a chance to see when we're hosting our show or just posting content on social media. But it's a real business. We're doing real business. We're making real money. We're changing real lives, and we want you and your family to be a part of our community as well. So all you have to do is text. We make it real easy for you. You can literally text the word millionaire. This is if you are ready to become a millionaire. If you're ready to start your journey to becoming a millionaire, you can text the word millionaire to 404-478-7213. Text the word millionaire to 404-478-7213. So we have our Millionaire Blueprint. This is our online program. Our Millionaire Blueprint. This is online, hundreds and hundreds of training programs to teach you everything you need to literally become a millionaire. We have our Millionaire Mentorship program. Maybe you want this plus the mentorship so that we can personally coach you, so that you can join our coaching community, so you can be on our coaching calls, so that you can attend our live, in-person and virtual workshops and masterminds. Maybe you are a coach or a consultant or trainer, or maybe you want to be a coach, consultant, and trainer, but you just don't know how to conduct coaching and consulting. How do you conduct those services? That's a business. That's a category. Well, guess what? We have a certification program. We have a certification program that we teach you our system and our process for coaching and consulting. We also have a licensee program. So let's say if you know you want to be a coach and a consultant, or maybe you just want to be a millionaire, but you don't have any products and services. Your business does not have anything to sell, but you really want to have a business. Well, guess what? We have a licensee program that not only gives you access to our Millionaire Blueprint, it not only gives you access to our mentorship program, it not only gives you access to our free certification program, but our licensing program gives you authorization to repurpose any of our programs for your business, and you can actually resell our digital program. So as a licensee, you can literally resell our Millionaire Blueprint and make money for your business as a licensee. You can take your business, whatever your business is, you can package your business, take it to the market, advertise your business, get the attention, and guess what? You have products and services that you can sell, and you really don't even have to do any work. So while you're being mentored, while you're being trained to be certified, while you're learning how to build a real business as a licensee, because my team and I, we work with all of our licensees to show you how to build a business. We literally consult you through each step of building your business, through your infrastructure, through your systems, through your processes. I literally give all of my licensees my manual, my company policy, my procedures, all of the steps that we take in our business to get the activities and the analytics. I give it all to my licensees because I want them to be millionaires. I want them to be successful. But I also give all of our licensees access not only to use our online program, but you can sell it and monetize it and make money immediately. We give you access to our mentorship program. We're going to mentor you. That comes with the licensee. We give you access to our certification training and to our business incubator, because we literally put you in an incubator to build your business. So anywhere you want to land in our ecosystem, you can land. But guess what? Even if you just want to start here, this will be a great place to start. And as you start learning and you're ready to move up, you can then join our mentorship program. We'll just reset your agreement with us, and we'll move you into our mentorship program, extend your access to this. If you ever want to move up into our certification or move up into our licensing, guess what? We're going to allow you to move up, and we're going to just reset your account with us to keep you in our ecosystem so that we can make you a millionaire. So just text the word millionaire to 404-478-7213. My team and I, we are here. We want to talk with you, share more information about our programs with you, answer any questions you may have so we can help you get to the next level. And of course, you can always go to our main website. All of the information for our website is there. You can go to RamonPreston.com. Oh, I still got scribble scrabble on my board. You could go to RamonPreston.com. This is if you just want to see what our programs are about. Maybe you're just not comfortable calling to ask us if you go to RamonPreston.com, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Where are we here? RamonPreston.com. Let me see if I can pull it up for you before I go. Hey, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me, please put in the comments some feedback on what you think was your biggest takeaway today from the show. And make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube page. If you haven't subscribed, we have over 7,000 subscribers. We've been working hard to get to 10,000. I really want to get to 1 million, but let's just get the 10,000 first. So please invite others to subscribe to our YouTube page so that they can follow us and get information and access to this content. But if you go to RamonPreston.com, I'm here now. Of course, if you're going to my website from a computer, it's going to look different, but it's going to look like this if you go to my website from a phone. So this is our home page, and you'll find out all the information about literally every program we have. Every program we have you can find on RamonPreston.com. All you have to do is go to our menu right here. When you click on our menu, you'll see coaching, you'll see consulting, training, licensing, certification. You'll see information about our real estate investment company, our millionaire groups for churches and nonprofits. All of the information we have is here. So if you were to click on any of these links, it will take you to the page with all the information, and we answer all your questions about all of our programs, because we want you to be well informed and we want you to be clear on the decision that you're going to make to be a part of our business community. Our goal is to help you properly start, structure, and scale your businesses, ministries, income streams, and wealth building dreams. And we want you to be comfortable and have the confidence in trusting us to know that, oh, they know what they're doing and they're successful in doing it, and they're a real business. They're legitimate. When you're spending your money to invest in yourself and in your personal, professional, financial success, you want to have the confidence to trust the people you're working with. And we have that. We have that confidence in ourselves. We have the integrity. We have the reputation. We have the track record. And we want you to be a part of what we're doing. So I love all of you. Appreciate you. We'll be back here tomorrow, Tuesday, March the 22nd, right here on the Ramon Preston Show. Have an amazing day. I'll see you.